What is going on, my meta millionaires? I'm your boy Terry Stonkers, and welcome to my channel, baby, by the dip. All right, guys, in today's video, I got a lot of interesting information to give you today. A lot of great news, and we got a lot of other, I guess you could say, speculation. We're going to go over some SEC filings that George has out today on the Fintel website. So that's what we're going to cover today. We did finish up on metamaterials. We were green today, 3.13%, up 16 cents for the day. You can see we are coming down now. It's about 5:20 here after hours, but you know, we're not worried about the after hours. So first order of business here, guys, I'm going to go in here. If you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you go follow me on Twitter at TerryZ247. So go ahead and do that right now. Now we got to go over the two big things today. First, metamaterials completes the acquisition of Nanotech Security. I retweeted this, MMAT, let's go. And here is the post. Meta completes the acquisition of Nanotech. You can go in there and click all that. Now, from what I did read, the acquisition and the stuff just started today. So that doesn't mean that Nanotech shareholders that got that money is going to be out purchasing shares today. I was reading on the metamaterials Facebook blog that there was a lot of Nanotech shareholders there, and they said, just want you to know that we have not received any money yet. So we're going green today, and we know that Nanotech people has not received any funds yet, at least from what I was reading up on that post. Also, the other bit of news we got here is Nanotech does this here. I did this post. MMAT, the future is looking brighter and brighter. I did the unicorn, because as we know, metamaterials is the unicorn stock. We're going to click on this here, and this one here is pretty exciting, guys. Nanotech Security tweeted, "The world of identity is under one roof at Connect ID," and it has a link here to schedule a meeting with us on October 5th or 6th, which is today and tomorrow. They're going to be discussing passports, electronic IDs, documents, tax stamps, and more, all required robust anti-counterfeiting technology solutions for protection from counterfeits. This is right in my wheelhouse, guys. I like this. Like I tell you all, have over 18 plus years in the banking industry, and to see this here is just puts a smile on my face that metamaterials has Nanotech, and we're going to be a part of this, making history of the anti-counterfeiting with, you know, all this cool stuff. Passports, electronic IDs, documents, tax stamps. This is just so exciting information for metamaterials. So here we are on the Fintel website, and we're not going to go over the usual stuff today. This is pretty much all similar. We're not worried about the short squeeze stuff today. There's really nothing really to go over too much. We'll cover that a little bit later on in the video. Ownership accumulation score setting pretty good at 98.84, still ranked 24. Maybe that'll update a little later on as well. Here's the big thing I want to cover in today's video. Here it is. File date yesterday, 10/4. It says George Palikaris. Let's click on this bad boy. And here you can see, guys, we got this SEC filing here, and it has down here, this is very interesting. Look at this. Shared voting power right here. 32,433,349 shares. Wow, is what I'm going to say. Look at this. Percent of class represented in amount in row 11. 11.4%. So that's saying that George Palikaris has an insider ownership of 11.4% of metamaterial shares. Now, if we go down here and look, let me find it here. It's going over all the voting power. He can vote up for 32 million shares. There is the post right here. It was right here. Consists of 2.6 million shares directly owned by George Palikaris himself. Over 3.3 million shares of the stock directly owned by Mr. Palikaris' spouse, Nadine Geddes, and 22.9 million shares of common stock owned directly by LAMDAGUARD Technologies. And it has a bunch of other information down here. Talking about the options they convert into common stock as well. They had 60 days from that to do that, and it looks like they did do that. Down here it says that the current outstanding shares, which we know is 279 million shares, on metamaterials, right under 280 million shares. And nice to see that George is a part of over 11% of the float, guys. Over 32 million shares. But what really drew my interest is this LAMDAGUARD technology. And I'm like, who in the world is LAMDAGUARD technology? So I went on Twitter, and they have their website as metamaterial. Now, if I get any of this information wrong, please correct me in the comments. I'm just shooting off the hip here. I'm not too familiar with all this, but we're going to dig through this together on this video. They haven't really been active since 2019. Also, if you go in there and type this in, it brings you this article that was back from March 5th of 2020. And here it says, George Palacaris and LAMDAGUARD Technologies early warning press release. And here there's an article on this. Maybe I'll put this down there in the comment below, guys. There's just so much craziness here. I believe it was, yes, right here it was. George Palacaris, together with his spouse Nadine, owns 50.8% of the outstanding shares in the capital of Lambda and exercise control and direction over securities held by Lambda. That is the big one here that I saw out of this, that George Palacaris deemed to be a joint actor with LAMDAGUARD Technologies. Pursuant applicable Canadian securities laws, Lambda is a private company incorporated under the laws of the United Kingdom, and it says right there where I read you, George Palacaris and his wife Nadine own 50.8%. So they got the voting power, and they bought over 22 million shares under this LAMDAGUARD. Here's this as well, guys. I typed on Google. I was trying to find like LAMDAGUARD, their webpage. If you click on the LAMDAGUARD webpage under Google search, it takes you to metamaterials. And this article was back from June 4th, 2014, and it makes sense here kind of because it says LAMDAGUARD partners with Airbus to test laser interference solution. So more interesting stuff here, guys. As I said, I was typing this in on Google, and actually we're going to do this together. I got the LAMDAGUARD Technologies up there. You hit, enter, go to this here. This first one here is the article on Bloomberg, which was this right here we covered, where it talks about George's, shareholder, him and his wife, the LAMDAGUARD. We also here, if you click on this here, website, it takes you to that article I just showed you. So that is very interesting. The same article right here, guys, takes you to that article there. So that is pretty interesting. I was here playing around. I even did the see outside of this building, and there it is. It says the LAMDAGUARD, and you can zoom in on this, and you can browse around on here. And I did see where it said Google 2021 of this. Here it says 97 Neptune Crescent, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, of this building right here. So that is very interesting, and it has the numbers on the doors there. Number 8, number 10 over there, number 6. So I don't know, man. This is really interesting and fascinating for me. If I go back here, not the website, shoot, sorry guys. See outside. If we're here on the street, you can see Neptune right there. Neptune Crescent. So very interesting stuff here that we're going over with all this. Like I said, this LAMDAGUARD does seem very interesting and very close to what we got with Meta. Now, I don't think that Lambda is technically acquired by Metamaterials, but we own over 50%. We got the vote. And is this a possible another acquisition down the road of this LAMDAGUARD? Now, it says here the address is 1 Research Drive, Dartmouth, Canada. Also, if you go here under Meta's Contact Us, Metamaterials, 1 Research Drive, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. It's just like, it's the same exact address. So is this LAMDAGUARD part of this? Man, I'm just really trying to piece all this together. And like I said, I'm just throwing all this out there. I'm literally just going through Google, trying to do my best to bring you this information. So like I said, I want to see what you guys think about all this. Comment down below real quick. I did bring you up the short information for yesterday on Monday as well. Just wanted to bring you this information because we need to talk about it. So total short sale transaction, 145. Total share short was over 320,000 shares. The total dollar amount of share short, 1.6 million, as you see there. And if we go back here, as you can see, I was really just DDing this, man, trying to go through here and figure out what we got. Now, our short interest here has dropped. Our short squeeze score is right in the middle at a 50. So I don't think we're any kind of candidate. It doesn't look like the shorts are really after us anymore. There's over 550,000 shares available. 4 minutes ago, we were at a 5.38%, but they still did short us pretty good. So I don't know how our score dropped so much. But anyway, we'll take it for what it is. I'm more excited about, honestly, the Nanotech. We got that officially acquired. And now I got the wheels turning on this LAMDAGUARD situation. So I don't know, man. Is MetaMaterials already owner of LAMDAGUARD, or are we not? Is this something we're going to acquire? It seems like something it is. So I'm going to do some more research on the LAMDAGUARD. Like I said, if I got any of this information wrong, please comment down below. I just did my best DD on trying to put all this together. And hopefully this is all going to come out to be something. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash a thumbs up. Check out the links down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.